A lot of small businesses struggle to get leads from Facebook, or worse, they get cheap leads that they waste money nurturing that never turn into paying clients. But this small business owner cracked the code. So today I'm going to show you how a spray tanning salon went from almost having to let her team go to having 172 booked appointments, not just leads, booked appointments in just 2 months. I'll break down the exact steps that we took so that you can follow along and use the same strategy to get real clients for your business, not just clicks and not ghost leads. And in case you don't know, I'm Brandy with LYFE Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. If you would rather have us handle all of your marketing for you, like we did for this spray tanning salon, so that we can scale your business while you run it, fill out our contact form. It will be linked below. You can get a free custom marketing proposal and quote to go with it. For everybody else who is looking to tackle marketing themselves, let's get into it. All right, let's get into the background of this client a little bit. Brittany owns Spray Days Tan, which is a boutique spray tanning salon in San Diego. She had great word of mouth, but she needed a better, consistent flow of new clients. So some of the challenges that she was facing, like strong social engagement but low bookings. Her ads got clicks but leads were not converting. She had generic ads that weren't really effective, attracting the wrong audiences, and also facing having to lay off team members during the slow season. So here's what we did. So step one, we fixed her audience. The problem was her ads were too broad, leading to wasted spend. The solution was to separate campaigns for men versus women. We found that when we had females in the creatives and they were being targeted towards men, all the clicks got exhausted, but no bookings. So we put male creatives for the male audience and female creatives for the female audience. And then we started getting clicks that actually led to bookings. So why it worked, the messaging became more specific and the spend became more efficient as a result. Step two, we had a hook-based ad copy. So we tested multiple hooks to grab attention. Some of the winning angles included phrases like feeling pasty and no waiting to build a base, immediate results. And here's why that worked. They were quick emotional triggers that stopped the scroll. We appeal to the customer's goals and pain points. So that's a spot where a lot of small businesses get hung up when they start creating ads. They start writing copy that describes them, either their accolades or their team members or their product features, their service features, why they're better. And customers tend to care less about that and more about just how you help them, how they benefit from reading this ad or engaging with you at all. So not a regurgitation of their service features. We were speaking to the customer's goals and pain points and also using language that their audience recognizes. Feeling pasty, no waiting to build a base. These are things that people who go to tanning salons care about. So step three, retargeting warm leads. The problem was many people saw the ads but did not book immediately, and the solution was retargeting with a special new client offer. So in case you don't know, retargeting is just when you show your ad to an audience that's already familiar with you in some way, whether that's your social media followers, your website traffic, however you want to segment it. But the reason that retargeting is so effective is because statistically, on average, people need to engage with your brand or interact with you 7 times before they feel comfortable and confident enough to buy from you. A lot of business owners run an ad once and they're like, why haven't I gotten $1 million from this? And that's not going to happen usually. So you need to run retargeting ads in order to continue build that trust, which is also statistically required for people to be able to buy from you, especially if you're a new brand that they've never heard of. So retargeting ads, that's why these worked. Warm leads were already curious and the offer gave them the final push. Step 4 was a creative overhaul. We replaced all of our stock images with custom designs inspired by boutique competitors. And the reason it worked is because it felt more authentic and stood out against larger chain salons. In today's world, people want to know that you're a real person. And again, kind of going back to the trust factor, if you're showing authentic pictures of you, your salon, your customers, before and afters, their transformations, they're seeing in real time the transformations that they could achieve. That's going to help build that trust a lot faster than a stock image would. Step 5 is budget optimization. So she had a monthly budget of $1,500. We shifted spend towards the highest converting campaigns instead of spreading it thin, and the result was steady growth month over month. So Brittany said in her testimonial video, which you can go watch that next if you want to, that before working with us, she was running ads and getting clicks, but was not tracking anything and had no way of knowing what was actually converting into real results, clients, and profit for her business, or was she just running ads that were pouring money down the drain? She didn't know. So once we got that tracking installed for her, this was one of the benefits and the outcomes of it, is that you're able to see which ads are driving results at the lowest cost versus which aren't. And that way you can allocate your budget appropriately. You can say, okay, let's put more money into the one that's working and scale back on the ones that aren't. And that allows your budget to work the hardest for you that it can and get you the most customers that it can. So the results of all of this work were 172 new appointments booked in 2 months. The cost per lead was as low as $4.23. Retargeting campaigns outperformed broad targeting, which is to be expected, like we talked about, because retargeting is what's needed in order to close some of those people that saw the cold ads initially. And ads stopped blending in and positioned Spray Days Tan as the premium option. So what did Brittany say about all of this? She said that within the first 7 days, 22 new clients booked. One client told Brittany, whatever marketing you're doing is working. The second I clicked your page, I saw more posts and had to book. And again, you can watch her full testimonial on our case studies page there. I will let you check that out on your own. But the lesson for small business owners here is don't just run ads and hope. Hope is not a strategy. You want to target the right people, test strong hooks, retarget warm leads, use authentic creatives, track numbers, and move the budget into what's working. And this is how you turn Facebook ads into paying clients without wasting money. So if you're a local or service business, this case study proves you don't need massive budgets, you just need a smart funnel. So start with one campaign, test your hooks, and build from there. Do this and you'll finally see ads that actually bring in real bookings.